Hello, family. Welcome to Christ-centered relationships. Yes, you're so welcome. So, if God is in your family, it's a happy home. Always invite God in your family because He's the one who instituted, marriage. Yes, and He desires us to live a righteous life and a happy, life in our families. So, you're so welcome. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can click on that subscribe button and subscribe now. This video, I'm sharing with you 5 effective speaking rules. Yes, 5 speaking rules. How to communicate with your mate. Yes. So the first is choose the right time to communicate with your spouse. Your subject may be well chosen, but your timing may be off. If you have something personal from levels 1 or 2 to share, don't upload just as the man walks in the door after his hectic day at work. He's stressed. Maybe he was having issues with his bosses. Work didn't go as he had wished. There was so much workload, and he just walks by the door and you start, barely 20 minutes before you start, uploading your difficulties. That is not going to work. Yes, that is not going to work. Yes, so if you want to talk with your wife about cutting down, about food expenses, don't begin just as she's saving a meal. There she's saving a meal and we are like, no, you are using too much. I'm finding it difficult. No, don't beloved of my father. Yes, so make sure that you actually select a time when your mate can respond pleasantly, because even me, if a husband was to tell me like, yeah, I would freak out. Yes, I would freak out. So you need to find an appropriate time, the right time to communicate with your spouse. This is very important. You may have good conscience, but the time you have chosen may not be good, and this can actually lead to a disaster. Next tip is develop a pleasant tone of voice. As a child of God, you need to speak with grace. Yes, so it's always what you say, but how you say it is actually counts. So it is soothing to be around someone with a soft voice. I'm sure you've been there before. We love people who speak well, like you have a soothing voice, who are so gentle in speaking, even when you have done something wrong. They'll speak to you so gently. We love to be around such people, right? So, like, they have this calm voice. Even when things are bad, like you never hear them screaming. No, they have that calm voice. They approach every issue with that calm voice. Yes, such are people of God who have a tender voice like our Savior. Yes, even when people sinned, like he never shouted at them or come out with that force, but he had so much mercy and he spoke with grace to them. This actually, reminds me about Mary Magdalene. Yes. So we need to be like Christ. So if you want your mate to enjoy the sound of your voice, make sure you are easy to listen to. Yes, this is very important. Tip is be clear and specific. Be clear and specific. Many misunderstandings actually arise from muddled talk. Try to think as you speak and state clearly what you mean. Couples can solve the problem of muddled communication by making a statement of intent. For example, I would like to invite the Johnsons for dinner on Sunday. Do you mind? That is very important. Be specific, be clear and specific. Tip. Be positive. Yes, be positive. Actually, in many homes, 80% of communication is negative. This family becomes so used to hearing fault finding, blaming, judging, name calling, and other negative elements that such behavior becomes normal. Be less negative and more positive and appreciative. Yes. So, like, communication actually is very, very important in a home. If you don't communicate well, then there will be hostility in your home. There will be negativity. So make sure that you speak with grace. Be positive, even when things are wrong. Be positive. Speak positively. Yes, don't condemn. Don't be a fault finder. Yes, and don't blame. Don't judge. Don't start name calling and other negative elements. That won't be good for your family. Yes. So if you want to be happy, be positive in life. If you want to have a healthy life or lead a healthy lifestyle, be positive. Yes. Because many diseases, they come because of the mind. Yes. In as much as, of course, lifestyle is number one, also the mind. If you always have negativity, then it will lead actually to depression, stress. You won't enjoy life to the fullest. So be positive. Yes. Our fifth tip is be cautious and respectful of your mate's opinion. Yes, you can do this even when you don't agree. Yes, friends, like this may not be easy, but we just need to practice this. Yes, it is very possible actually when you allow the Spirit of God to impress your heart. That is the reason why we always say, if God is in your family, then happy, happy, happy home. Yes, you be cautious in everything that you're going to do. You be respectful, even when you don't agree to certain opinions. So care as much about his comfort as you do about your own. Yes, and be willing to listen. No more than 50% of your communication should be spent with your talking. Yes, this is very, very important, beloved of my Father. Yes, I suppose those are our 5 tips on effective speaking rules. If you incorporate this, they are going to really help you, great you in your relationship or in your family. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you can click on that subscribe button and subscribe now. God bless you. Let's live happily in our families.